Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today I have another thrift haul to show you guys. I'll be showing you some jewelry that I picked up today along with some clothing items that I thrifted for resale in my eBay store. I do have a two-part haul to show you guys today. First, I'm going to show you the jewelry I managed to thrift, and then I'll move on and I'll show you the clothing items that I found. Spoiler alert on the jewelry haul, not a lot of really great jewelry. I didn't find any pieces that were all of that vintage. Most of the pieces that I'm going to show you are just really cute fashion pieces. However, I didn't pay a lot for these pieces. I picked them up for around $1 a piece. They were all in small baggies and in a basket. So I just kind of went through the basket, picked out a few pieces that I thought looked great. And I've got them sorted out so they won't get tangled up because I have had to untangle quite a few of them. But I'm going to show you what I found, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. I already mentioned that these were rather tangled, and I tried to get all the tangles out the best that I could, but didn't do that good of a job, obviously. This first one is a 3-strand necklace, and what caught my eye was this part of it. This is a real stone. I thought it was really pretty. This one, I don't think I would leave a 3-strand. I don't really care that much for the other two pieces on the necklace. So I think this would look really good just to remove the other two chains and to wear this as a single pendant. I think that would be a great idea. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Would you leave it as is, or would you turn it into a single strand? This next one is probably one of my favorites out of everything that I picked up today jewelry-wise. I really like the beads on this. Some of them look kind of like moon glow beads. And in fact, I think they are. And just like the design and the colors in this one. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, but that is one that I would definitely wear. Here is a look at this one on the form, and I really like the design of this necklace. I love all of the colors in it, and I like that some of these beads look like or are moon glow. This one is another multi-layered necklace. It has 2 strands. What I liked about this was the pendant. It looks like a druzy stone. It's done in a gold tone, and to me, something like this is just an everyday necklace you could wear. It's simple enough to look understated, but it also can make somewhat of a statement. This one was actually on this card with these earrings. It was very tangled, so I undid the clasp to get it untangled to show you guys, but this was new. It was still on its card. Someone paid around $34 for this, so this was a really good find. This I picked up, and I couldn't really tell looking through the bag. It is on a chain, but this looks like wire work, and it's not in really good condition. But I like the beads on it, and I can always repurpose the chain, so I'll probably put that one aside for crafting. This one is just a plain chain, and the reason I picked this up, it was only $1, and I'm always looking for different chains to put loose pendants on. So I thought, why not? Went ahead and picked this up. But guys, don't give up on me yet, because I did find one really good piece of jewelry in these baggies today, and I'm going to show it to you now. I found this beautiful pendant. It was in a baggie by itself. It has a pineapple engraved on the front of it. And when I looked at this, I thought, could that be sterling? Looked at the back really well. I did not see any markings, but when I got this home, I tested it, and believe it or not, it is 925. So I thought this was a really great find. I love that it has the larger bell on it, because this could be worn on a really heavy silver chain, or it could also be worn on a torque. So out of everything that I found today, this was my best find. This is another fashion piece that I picked up today, and I just like the design of this. It does need to be cleaned. Hopefully I can buff it up really good with a polishing cloth, but I thought this would be really cute to mix with some vintage milk glass beads. Another piece that I picked up today was this one, and I want to test this to see if that's a QZ. It looks as though it may be, but then again, it could be just a rhinestone. Either way, I thought this was cute and understated, But you guys know I like mixing the more modern costume jewelry with the vintage and even antique costume jewelry, and I thought this would be a great piece to layer. Just a few more pieces to show you. I thought this was a bracelet. It is adjustable, and I guess it could be worn as a bracelet, but it looks more like an ankle bracelet to me. And like I said, these pieces were very inexpensive. They were all in baggies in a basket. So I thought, you know, that doesn't look too bad. So I went ahead and picked it up today also. This next necklace, it also has multiple layers. It's slightly tangled up, but I have a weakness for anything with a filigree look, and that's why I picked this up. It has a large filigree pendant, and then it has these smaller pieces. This next necklace, although it is modern, it kind of has that nod to antique. I've seen a lot of antique necklaces made this way, and that's what really drew my eye to this one. I'm not going to show all of the necklaces I found today on the forum, but I did want to show a few of them. I layered these two together and just wanted to give you an idea of what I was talking about when it comes to layering pieces. I think that this is a really great combination. This necklace, I wasn't sure what this was in the baggie. I didn't know if it was multiple necklaces or if it was just scrap pieces or crafting pieces, but I went ahead and picked it up, and I do think that this is vintage, probably from sometime in the 1990s. I thought these pieces were made out of wood, but they aren't. And it has lots of beautiful multicolored seed beads on it. You can kind of get an idea of how long this is. And I don't know what I'll do with this one. I may change it up and make a couple of different necklaces out of it, or I may decide to set it aside to do some kind of a craft project out of. So you guys let me know what you think about the items that I found today. I paid $1 each for them, so I felt like I got a lot of items for a very low price. Not as big of a selection today when it came to clothing items, but I feel like it's a pretty decent haul. A lot of these items are in darker colors, so my guess is that a lot of people were cleaning out their closet, getting ready to make room for new fall clothing. Either way, I feel like I got a lot of good items. I'm going to get everything spread out, and I'll show you each thing I found today individually. This top is something that I don't usually pick up. I usually avoid picking up tank tops because they don't sell that well for me, but I really liked this one. I like that it's this black lace. It is lined with kind of like an off-white t-shirt type material. The brand of this one is Massimo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know that this is a brand that they sell at Targets and Macy's, and I thought this would be a great layering piece. And I live in Georgia, so you can never predict the weather here. A lot of times in fall, it'll start out chilly in the morning, and by the end of the day, you're sweating. So this would look great worn with a sweater or a blazer, or maybe worn under another shirt so that you could remove layers during the day. Either way, I really liked this one and decided to go ahead and pick it up. And in case I didn't tell you guys, this one is a size extra large. This one's pretty basic. This is a long-sleeved tunic top, and a lot of times that's what you want. You want something simple that you can throw on. You could dress this up with a string of pearls and a really nice jacket. You could wear this with leggings or jeans. The brand of this is Susan Graver. It is a US size large or a UK extra large. Really like the material of this top. It's very soft. It's black, so as we know, black will go with just about anything. So I thought this was a good find. A lot of the things that I saw today were in dark colors like grays and blacks, and I really wanted to kind of find some things that were a little more bright and cheerful. So when I ran across this, I felt like it really fit the bill. It really has that cottagecore look to it. This one is by Red Camel, and it's a size extra large, but I do believe that this top is a little oversized. It was probably meant to be that way. I love the colorful pattern on it. It is more of a long-sleeved peasant style top. I like that it also has the contrasting fabric on the bodice and all of this really pretty off-white crocheted lace trim. This next top is what I guess you would call an animal print. It has a gray background and then this blackish smoky colored gray print on it. It can be gathered on one side. You can pull this side up and tie it so it's gathered, or you can release the tie on it and just wear it straight on both sides. This one has cap sleeves. It's a very stretchy material, and this is Vera by Vera Wang, and it is a size large. So I thought this would be a great piece to wear, again, with a sweater or a jacket or just as it is. This is another long sleeve blouse, and similar to the red camel blouse, this one's done in more of a peasant blouse style. This one is the brand New Directions, and it's a size medium, and usually I don't pick up smaller sizes, but I really liked this one. It looks almost as though it was never worn. I love the embroidery on the sleeves of this. I also like the peach color trim that goes down the front of it and the tie with the tassels on it. So I thought this was a really cute top and decided to go ahead and pick it up also. This sage green top is by Old Navy, and it's an extra large, and I picked this one up because first of all, I like the design of it. I like a lot of Old Navy's clothing, and it also happens to be in one of my favorite colors. So I decided to go ahead and add this one to my purchases today. I'm going to list it, and hopefully it will sell, but if it doesn't, I can always redonate it. This is another Susan Graver top, and I picked up a total of 3 tops in this brand. This one has long sleeves, a snake print on the outside, and it's a size large. I really like the fabric of this one. It's very soft, and this must have been donated, or rather this one and the other 2 that I purchased today, they must have been donated by the same person because they're all pretty much in the same size. And of course, they're all by Susan Graver. Either way, I thought this was a really nice top. I thought, you know what, this one may very well sell for me. We'll see. Because a lot of times I'll pick up items, they don't sell, and I just end up having to redonate them after a while. This is another Susan Graver top. This one is a cowl neck sweater. It is a size large, just like I think the other 2 tops that I picked up. And I'm not sure if this is showing up really well, but this is kind of an off-white, a really creamy color. It has a rib design. I think this one is somewhat oversized, and it's a longer sweater, so it's kind of like maybe tunic length. But I thought this one was a really good find. There's no stains, no discoloration on it. It looks as though it was hardly ever worn. So I decided to go ahead and pick this one up also. I feel like I found a lot of good items today. You guys let me know out of the clothing which items were your favorites. I wasn't overly thrilled with my jewelry haul today, but I have to admit that I really liked the blue bead necklace and the 925 pendant. So those were my best items. I also feel like I found a lot of great clothing items. You guys let me know in the comments which items were your favorites. And if you enjoyed this content, please remember to give me a thumbs up. I want to thank you all for watching. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified anytime I upload new content. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.